Hello students, in continuation with the previous video, we have taken on ordinary honeycomb weaves. This is second type of honeycomb weaves, that is known as Brighton honeycomb. As ordinary honeycomb is produced on pointed draft, it is produced on straight draft. Ordinary honeycomb can be produced on any even size, but these can be produced only on the sizes which are multiple of 4. And basically here we are following two main steps to construct Brighton honeycomb. In step number 1, a diamond base is made by inserting a single row of marks in one direction indicated by crosses and a double row in the other direction indicated by small circles or dots. In second step, by doing the first step, we create diamond spaces. Then marks are added to the double rows so as to form a small warp diamond in the right and left corners of each diamond space, a similar weft diamond being left in the upper and lower corners. That will be clear from the example. In this, the most important thing is, first we calculate the length of the float of the center thread of the diamond. With the small diamond which we are producing in the diamond spaces, in that small diamond, the center thread will have the maximum float length, and the float length of this center thread can be calculated by using this formula. This is length of center thread, C for center thread, L for length. So length of center thread can be calculated by taking n by 2 minus 1, where n is the size or EPR. N is the EPR or PPR. So for example, I am taking 16 cross 16. So here length of center thread will be 16 by 2 minus 1, that is 7. So remember this, we will take the maximum length of center thread, maximum length of the float, that is center thread, is 7. That we have to remember at the time of construction. So first we are taking construction and then we will take differences between these two. So I am taking a size 16 cross 16 for the construction of Brighton honeycomb. So as we have taken in step number 1, a diamond base is made by inserting a single row of marks in one direction. So starting from here, single row of marks, a straight line, a diagonal line is indicated from left to right corner. Then a double row in the other direction indicated by small circles. Just to distinguish from this line, here we have taken crosses, so here we are taking small circles. Like this, from this corner to this corner. And because we are taking double row, that's why I have not started from corner. I have started from leaving one square at this side, and similarly one square leaving this square, I will start from here. So double row will be inserted. So in one direction I am indicating single row, so this will start from this corner to this corner, and we are indicating double row, so leaving this corner, one from this side and one from this side, I have started the line, this double row. So in this way we are creating two diamond spaces formed by this left and right part, and this is upper and lower part of the diamond. So one diamond by this, and another diamond by this and this. So two diamond spaces. Now here in the second step, marks are added to the double rows. In the previous case, we were not interfering with the base marks, but here marks are added to the double rows, means in contact with the double row, so as to form a small warp diamond in the right and left corners. This is right corner, this is left corner, and this is right corner. So in this left corner and right corner, we will introduce or we will construct small warp diamond. And how it will be constructed? For that, we will start from here, and this will remain blank because we have not to interfere the single row. We can interfere with the double row, means the floats will be in contact with the marks of double row, but they should not come in contact with the single row. This should remain without interference. So here I will leave this one blank. Now here we can add 1 and 2. These marks are attached with the double row, but not attached with the single row. So keeping this one blank, we here one float of 1, here float of 3, then maximum float, 4 marks can be added and it will become 5. So float of 5, and then the maximum marks which can be added here are 6 and 1 of double row, so it will become 7. And if you remember, 7 is the maximum float, the length of the center thread. So here we will stop this, gradually increment in the floats, and now we will gradually decrease to create a diamond. And diamond is symmetrical about the vertical and horizontal axis. So this 5 marks are here, so 5 marks will be indicated in the same rows. Similarly 3 and then 1. So in this way, here we are able to form small warp diamond in the left corner. And similarly, this diamond will be created in the right corner, leaving this one. 2 marks will be added to this. So 1, 3, 4 marks will be added to this. It will become 5. Then 6 marks can be added, keeping this blank, not interfering with the single row. So keeping this blank, and we can attach to the double row. So float of 7 we are getting. So this will become center thread. So again mirror image. So 5, then 3, and then 1. So another diamond space. So another diamond, just one small diamond in the left corner and one small diamond in the right corner. Similarly, we will create diamonds, 2 diamonds in this space also. So that can be understood by this, because we have to attach with the double row. So what we will do, the maximum float length is 7. So what we will do, we will add 6 marks here to the double row, because this is double row and this is center thread. 4, 5, 6. So this will become 7. Before 7 it was 5, then 3 and 1. And similarly here, after 7, 5, then float of 3, then float of 1. And you can see we are not attaching the marks to the single row. Similarly here, by attaching maximum float of 7, we will add 6 marks. Automatically one will remain blank here in between these 2. Then 4 marks to make it 5. Then 2 marks to make it 3 and 1. So 1, 3, 5, 7. So in this, again leaving 1, 5 marks. So automatically it will remain blank. If you have constructed in a correct manner, this will remain blank. So this and this should be blank. And then this is another diamond. You can see in the next repeat, these will join. So this is one diamond. This is one diamond, and you can see this is in the left corner, this is in the right corner, and weft diamonds will be automatically left here. The same size of weft diamond will be left here, here, here and here, here and here. In this way, we are creating or constructing Brighton honeycomb designs. Here, this is based on straight draft. So the draft will be constructed in 16 hills. So you can indicate the draft by taking 1 to 16 a straight line, and lifting plan will be same as design, because when the straight drafting is there, lifting plan is same as design. So in this way, we have completed Brighton honeycomb design construction. Now we will see the differences between these two, ordinary honeycomb and Brighton honeycomb. As I have already mentioned, ordinary honeycomb cellular formation is on both the sides, face and back, That's why the fabric constructed in ordinary honeycomb is reversible type, but in Brighton honeycomb it is irreversible because cellular formation is only at one side, face side only. This can be produced by adding the pointed draft. These can be produced by straight drafts. And because we are using pointed drafts, so less number of fields are required. Just half the number of field frames are required as compared to straight draft. So these will be the fabrics constructed in ordinary honeycomb will be more economical as compared to Brighton honeycomb. Sizes, these can be produced on any even size, but these can be produced on multiple of 4. So we can produce in 8x8, 12x12, 16x16, 20x20. But these can be constructed on 8x8, 10x10, 12x12, 14x14, and any even size. In this case, only one cell is formed in a repeat, but in this case, 2 large and 2 small cells are formed on the surface of the fabric. And here, only one size of hollows are produced, but in Brighton honeycomb, 2 sizes. One large size hollow and one small size hollows are produced in case of Brighton honeycomb. And this is all about honeycomb weaves. Thank you.